Hi students, good morning. This is your Bonomis. I'm back with our special topic, that is the parasitic nutrition. Isn't it? We already discussed in our previous videos about the saprophytic nutrition, holozoic nutrition. Saprophytic nutrition examples mushrooms and molds, whereas holozoic nutrition examples man, dog, cattle, amoeba and paramecium. Let us see very interesting concept, that is the parasitic nutrition. Let us see the word para means beside, sides means grain or foot. Okay, let us see the definition of parasitic nutrition. The organisms that live in or on other organisms and acquire food from the host. Okay, that is the definition of the parasitic nutrition. Or we will discuss this definition in other way also. The organisms derive its food from the body of another organism without killing it or harming it. That is known as parasitic nutrition. I will give a little bit more information about the parasites. There are two types of parasites. They are ectoparasites and endoparasites. Ecto means you already know, that is the outer side. Endo means inner side. Ectoparasites means the organisms which are going to live on the outer side of our outer side. Example, mosquitoes, lice. Mosquitoes, they are going to suck the blood of us. Isn't it? Yes. Next one is the second type, endo. Endo means the organisms which are going to present inside our body. Example, tapeworm, it is going to live in our intestines. What it will do? It is going to absorb all the nutrients from our body, but it doesn't harm us. It will show its later sequences, we will see in the case of tapeworms. Okay, next, in your textbook, they took the example of dodder plant, genus Cuscuta. What are the features of this dodder plant? Means parasitic plant. Leafless and twining. And nearly 170 species are there. Where these plants are going to be found means in the temperate and tropical regions. Next, it is a thread and string-like plant which twines around the host plant to get its food, shelter from the host plant. Okay. Next, mode of the nutrition. The plant does not have chlorophyll. If the absence of chlorophyll means it is not able to carry out the process. Very important process in the case of plants, photosynthesis. Then it will die, no? It won't die. That's why it will come under the heterotrophic nutrition. If chlorophyll is present, then it will come under the autotrophs, isn't it? That's why, listen carefully. Leaves are reduced to scales. In which plant? Dodder plant. Pronounce it as dodder. Okay? Dodder. Don't pronounce in this way. Dodder. Okay. Then leaves are reduced to scales. Isn't it? If leaves are there, then what will it want to do? Means it want to carry out a special mechanism, that is the transpiration. To avoid that, it is going to modify it as a scales, and chlorophyll is also absent. So it is not going to prepare the food also. Then what about the color? The flowers are white, pink, orange, brown in color. And the flowers are going to be united in corolla. United corolla. It means corolla means you already know, no? That is petals. The petals are going to be fused. And they produces the seeds. Isn't it? How it will originate means it is going to produce the seeds. And they even germinate. Then how the daughter plants get the nutrition? For example, this is the parasitic plant, so it is going to depend on the other plant for its survival. Then what about the daughter plant? How it will get the nutrients? Means they produces a spike-like structures called Hasturia. What is that? Hasturia. Very, very important for half mark or 1 mark. Hasturia, which help to absorb the food from the host plant. Okay. What it will do means it will poke, or it is going to penetrate into the shoot of the tree, and it is going to absorb the nutrients from the host. Which is going to absorb the nutrients? It means Hasturia. Hasturia is going to be produced from the parasitic plant dodder. Okay, very important, Hasturia. We know in plants they have a special tissues called xylem and phloem. These Hasturia drawn the water through the xylem and food from the phloem. Next, what is the life cycle of this dodder? Let us see. The seed germinate, it have the temporary root. The seeds which is going to convert into seedling, and it contains a temporary roots. From the temporary root thin string plant, it reaches certain height. Then it catches the tree or plant and twines around the host plant. Once it twines around the host plant, it produces sharp hook-like structures which are known as the Hasturia. And these Hasturia, when it started absorbing the nutrients, that is the food and the water from the host, then the roots, temporary roots, which are going to be disappear. These dodder plant twines all over the tree, and it even transfer to the other tree also, and it will be problem to the other trees. Okay, why? Because it is a problem. It is going to absorb all the nutrients from the plant, from the tree, isn't it? And I will give the pictures of the dodder plant also. Okay, here important points what you have to remember means Hasturia. Okay, what are the features of this dodder plant means? It doesn't contain the chlorophyll. Leaves are modified as scales. Okay, then Hasturia is very, very important. What it is going to do means it is going to absorb the water from the xylem and food materials from the phloem. Totally, this is about the parasitic plant, that is dodder plant. Here you have to remember what is the host. Host means the organism from whose body the food is acquired. Okay, and then what is the parasite means the organism which get or obtain the food. That is the difference between host and parasite. Okay, and up to this I have completed the heterotrophic nutrition in detailed. Not simply I explained the total heterotrophic nutrition, different types of nutritions in detailed. Okay, I add up some matter for your knowledge. Okay, now if you have any doubts you may ask me, no problem. Up to this I will end my video. I will end the class. In next class we are going to discuss about our next topic, that is nutrition in human beings. Very interesting. Okay, you only know that nutrients means proteins, carbohydrates, minerals, vitamins, roughages. Only those things only you know. But in your 10th class, you are going to know how you are going to digest all those nutrients. Okay, in our next class, we will continue with a very, very important topic, that is nutrition in human beings. Okay, bye. Take care.